All right, we're out here at the cabin. We got Woodmaster Steve.
What up?
He's gonna show us how to properly drop some big trees and buck up some firewood. So let's do it. I'm going to introduce you to Steve. Steve and I built this cabin. He was the main help with all the framing and roofing and pretty much every aspect of it. We've been longtime best friends. How long did you work with doing professional?
About 2 years.
Doing tree removal and stuff, so he actually knows what he's doing. So we're going to learn some cool about dropping trees from the Steve today. So anyway, Master Steve in the flesh.
Here we go.
So today we're going to be running two different chainsaws. We got the Stihl MS251 and then the Husqvarna 455 Rancher, which is a bigger chain, a little bigger engine. So we're gonna get them gassed up and see what we can do. Chainsaws probably are the most dangerous tool ever. So we're gonna use some Kevlar chaps, leather gloves, protective eyewear, and some hearing protection. So that's your obligatory safety talk. All right, so when you're firing up your chainsaw, you wanna make sure you got your chain brake on. All right, so today we say goodbye to a long-term staple of the cabin, which is this big split birch tree that's right in front of the main view windows on the cabin. Just kind of part of the view for all the years, but it's starting to get pretty rotten, and I just think that might look nicer without it, just more views. So we're gonna turn this thing into some firewood. Yeah, let's have Steve tell us about how it's gonna go.
This branch right here, we're gonna drop it right that way in this opening. And then this other big one, we're gonna drop it just to the right of this small spruce tree. Try not to take it out. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes.
All right. First thing with these to get the tree falling in the direction that you want it to go is to put a notch in on the lower side so it has a mouth for it to close and fall towards. So we're gonna do put a notch in and then put a back cut on it. So. All right, here comes the big cut, so we'll see. Nice, buddy. That's why they call him Tree Master Steve. Sad to see that tree go, but what a perfect drop. All right, this one's gonna be easy. This one's heading towards the pond, and the only catch is we're gonna try to avoid that little spruce tree. We've had a really bad bout of what's called spruce beetle kill, which is with these little beetles that get in and kill all the spruce trees. And so pretty much all the spruce trees in the area have been totally decimated. The new ones that are coming back, we try to keep in good shape because it's nice to have spruce trees around. So yeah, all right, next tree. All right, so Tree Master Steve dropped the trees just flawlessly exactly where we wanted them. Well, we got them all bucked up, and now we're gonna try to load them onto the four-wheeler trailer and haul them up to the splitting area so we can split them and stack them. I'm not too hopeful that it's gonna make it because the snow's pretty deep and those wheels on the four-wheeler are pretty bald. Truck ought to do all right.
I don't think it'll get stuck.
All right, so we're gonna try to back up the pickup down to where the tree is, which is gonna be a little daring because there's a lot of snow, but make a lot easier work than hauling those rounds up, and the four-wheeler definitely is not gonna bring them up. So that's what we're gonna do. So we tried to back the pickup up, and it was a terrible idea, and now we're totally stuck. And so we're gonna try to get it down to dirt so we actually have some traction on the tires to get some momentum going. So we got an ice pick and a shovel, and I'm gonna hope for the best. Wishing I had a winch right about now. Be out of here in no time. I know what you're thinking. All right, let's give this thing a whirl. That's what I'm talking about. Unstuck. Those are gonna be fun to split. All right, so these are pretty big birch rounds. And if this was the summer and we tried to split this with an axe, it'd be really hard to do. But since it's the winter and they're frozen solid, they actually tend to pop open fairly easily. It'll probably take a couple swings, but let's see if we can get this one to crack. Not wanting to crack. There we go. Come on, baby. The thing about this birch is that this stuff isn't going to go into the wood stove for about 2 years. One of the big projects I want to do is put in another wood shed out here, because we really need a lot more firewood to not have to be cutting constantly. So a lot of times we'll have to go and get a couple of spruce trees midwinter to get through the rest of the winter. Yeah, but no big deal. It's all fun. It's good exercise. We're getting there. It's a lot of work splitting this by hand. A lot of people would use like a hydraulic wood splitter for this, but we're just doing it the old-fashioned way, so it's definitely a lot of work. All right, it's break time. If you guys haven't met him already, this is Norman. Norman was found on the side of the road, running down the road as a little puppy. Probably an abandoned sled dog. They took one look at him and knew he wasn't wild enough to be a real sled dog, so now he's our husky, and he's a pretty good boy. The husky's getting wily, so we're gonna run him real hard down the block. Take a little break. And we're making good progress. This is what it looks like. How you feeling, Steve?
There you go.
Of course, never tires. All right, so it's getting late in the day. We've been working all afternoon, maybe 6-7 hours, I don't know. Got a pretty legit stack of wood going on here. We've been having a good time. Chopping wood's fun. So Tess is actually from California. She moved up here like last week. And this is her first experience with the Alaska winter. And I think she's having a good time. She seems to be leaning into it, so I'm pretty stoked that she's enjoying it and not regretting her decision. It's pretty different than LA here, so. This is the work I got done. That is a fairly legit stack of birch. Now we gotta get it stacked into there. We can go 2 deep with these. These are 2 logs deep, all the rows, so hopefully that'll fit it all. I kinda don't think it will, but if it doesn't, that's a good problem to have. So, okay, back to work. All right, the culmination of a hard day's work, and lucky enough to have some friends to help get it done. But anyway, this feels good. We're gonna let this sit for the next 2 years, and then we'll burn it up. So now it's time for some dinner, some sauna, and picking some banjos and hanging out in the cabin. Let's do it. Cooking up some banjos. Ooh, big old pot of spaghetti. We got some Texas McToast in the oven. Steve's even eating a salad. You saw it, folks. Make water. Making water. Oh yeah. Spaghetti. Proper. All right, well that's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you like this video. And there's more to come. We'll see you on the next one.